I have an urge recently to run away and find myself. Because I figure if I run away, it might just be the easiest choice to make, but I am simulating that the consequence of that would probably be the hardest thing to feel. But if I stick around and make things work, it forced me to do some of the hardest work that I've been avoiding in my entire life. But deep down, I know it would lead me to some of the greatest feelings that I've ever felt. So why does it feel like that I'm lost either way? I think I have an answer. Here's a little secret. Either direction that I choose to go, they always lead to the same place. Myself. So maybe I've never actually been lost. Maybe there is no finding myself. But I think no matter what, it's any choice that I make next. That is who I am. In this moment. Do you want to know why I'd rather be alone these days? And no, I'm not an introvert by any means. By being alone, I don't have to manage people's emotions. And I can't begin to tell you how much I'm starting to hate small talking my way to boost somebody else's dopamine. And why? Just so you can walk around feeling high and mighty and feel the power you just sucked out of me? No, I can't credit giving my power away that easily, no. So let me ask you, do you know how exhausting it is to put on a front just so you can keep people feeling good? I don't even do that for myself. But get this, when I'm alone, that's when it hits. I can finally breathe. I can finally breathe. I don't need to worry about losing myself just so I can maintain somebody else's comfort. I realize I can't stay upset with anyone for expecting the world to keep them happy. Because the comfort you seek in others is just that. The comfort you never learned or were encouraged to give to yourself. So, I know people are not sucking the power out of me. I realize that they're not actually here to betray me. But the true reason I've been bitter and alone is because I was the only one who was actually betraying myself. I've recently learned something about dating women. There's no such thing as the one. A relationship with someone isn't something you ever find. And actually, it's something that's intentionally built. But I get it, people want a pre-made home. I don't blame them. But even me, I thought a relationship was something that was built apart from myself. You know, that's the biggest lie I ever told myself. And I believed it. See, if I'm not showing up to the person I'm dating as the person who they need, but I want to be that person, what does that mean? It means I have to break my cycles and embrace change. But we hear it all the time. Don't change for anyone. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. But realized that the one empowers you to change not for them, but because you've been called to break up with the old you and change for yourself. You know, I've been having some intrusive thoughts recently about what my life could look like with other women. And no, I'm not gonna shame myself for that. Because I recognize that a part of myself does have a deep itch to experience people of the world, but I'm able to put a halt to that when I realize that people are just like windows. You know, some people are on the first floor and they have an obstructed view, and then the others are ones that you don't come across so often. 48th floor, a view you can look at forever. It's like you get a new perspective into yourself by doing that. Can you imagine if you chose to peer through countless windows? It almost feels a little bit rushed, right? Because you don't really get to sit by that window and take in the view. See the weather change, clouds come and go, people walk in and out of that frame. All of the different things that make looking through that window unique, beautiful, and sad. It's like a full movie, right? All of a sudden you realize that the quality of time spent by that window is far better than seeing like a bunch of trailers and getting blue-balled every time. My point is, I'm starting to realize that there's so much beauty in longevity. You know, sitting by that window isn't just looking at your partner. It's actually you sticking around long enough to see yourself all the way through. I noticed I don't cheer people on. It's not my highest trait. I envy their success. There's your answer. But in my defense, let me ask you, what makes your blood boil? Because for me, if I give out love, I have no guarantee of getting any of that back. And then you're gonna tell me, don't take life personal. Spending energy on people who lack any gratitude isn't some game that I want to participate in. So it is personal, so fuck them. You know why? I'll be dead and gone, or I'll reach some milestone, and they'll post a fucking Instagram screenshot of a text thread or some photo or video with me in a season of life that they knew me. They don't fucking know me. They want to act like they care, but it's just that. It's a fucking act. But wait, come to think of it, actually, isn't life just one beautiful act anyway? Like, are you even real? Or are we just role-playing some divine message to keep us from falling into insanity? Right? Anything to keep us from going insane. You know, I know for a fact that I'm far past that. But you know what? I might just finally benefit from cheering people on. Maybe it just might be the very thing that makes this act of life thing worth attending. I don't know. You know, I was told recently that it takes asking for help to take you far. You know what they don't tell you? That most people don't actually follow through on their word. You actually find out very quickly that most people don't even keep the promises that they make to themselves. So you, good luck. Lucky for me, I realize how capable I am of building something from scratch. Because the truth is, you do have so much more power than people are willing to tell you. They notice it, but I think that they want you to stay reliant on them. They don't want the attention on you. Attention on you is attention away from them. Truth is, you will go far. It might take a bit longer, but I think you really understand the value of time it takes to build something. But even as I've matured, I realize I can't take the credit for myself. I started looking at help very differently. Because the people who actually help me are actually the people who are on the receiving end of the thing that I built. And oddly enough, I'm actually very grateful for the people who don't follow through on their word or value my time. Because I've come to realize it's not them. They're perfect for somebody else, I can assure you that. But it means that I've actually been blessed. I just get to create space for the people who will. It's a win-win situation.